I have many girlfriends. I think today we have a very misconstrued ideal of guys and girls friendships. A lot of people I know think that guys and girls cannot just be friends without having any sexual tension in between them, and I beg to differ. I have many girlfriends. I actually would go as far to say as I value my friendship with girls sometimes more than I value my friendships with guys. And personally, this hits home a little bit because I go to a school where there it's all boys. 24/7, 7 days out the week, 24 hours out the day, every day at school is just straight dudes. Locker room, dudes. There's no girls to impress. Everything is just dudes. So this is a little amplified for me, when I'm in school, so I do theater. Say I'm walking through the lobby with a girl, right? We're just talking. We're not holding hands. I don't got my hand over her shoulder. We don't kiss. We don't hug. I'm literally walking side by side with a girl. Why the next day in school is 30 dudes coming up to me asking me if that's my body, if that's my girl, or if we dating, is we doing this, is we doing we can't be friends? Why can't guys and girls just be friends nowadays? I think we don't have enough people who are aware of the fact that guys and girls can just be friends. Guys and girls can just be friends. It's fine. You every every time you meet a girl, it's not an opportunity for you to crack. It's not an opportunity for you to get in pain. It's not an opportunity for you to gain something. You know? I saw something and it was like friendships between guys and girls are meaningless. And I beg to differ. I think that with men, we don't get to express emotion a lot. Just societally, whether that be societally, the way we were brought up, regardless, a lot of men just aren't used to expressing themselves how they want to because they're so afraid of being judged and so afraid of feeling out because of the societal norm that's been placed on them, regardless of what it is, how it is, or how it's been placed on them. It is, right? I think that relationships with girls, you can actually express sides of yourself that you never thought, like, that you can't with other guys because you won't get judged. Like, personally, when it comes to expressing myself in different ways around girls and around guys, when I'm around my guy friends, I might express something like I might express a more like not toxic side of myself, but I probably make more jokes and roast my friends more. Versus when I'm with a girl, when one of my girlfriends, I'll probably be more gentle and more, like I don't want to say soft, but a lot emotion is taken into account a lot more when it comes to relationships between girls and guys rather than guys and guys because that's what's integrated into women's character. I think it's very healthy to have a girlfriend. A friend that's a girl, when I say that, by the way. I think it's very healthy to have a girlfriend. Because when you have a friend that's a girl, you get like a whole different side of life. I can hear about the boy problems. I can hear about what this one guy, like I was walking with one of my friends that was a girl the other day. And she was talking about how she posted this story like this, right? All these guys slid up in her DM talking about, oh, I'd open a nail salon to hold your hand. Or the Bible has gorgeous in it and your picture is for display. Some shit like that. Like just she was like, I did not like that. I wish somebody would just slide up and be like, yo, like let's be friends. Like let's just just try to have a conversation with me instead of just seeing me for an object for their pleasure or something to attain or win over. You know what I'm saying? So I think if I wasn't friends with that girl, I wasn't friends with girls in general, I would never get that other side to life and understand that, when I swipe up on a girl's story, it's weird. I think you can definitely tell who's friends with girls and who's not friends with girls. The guys who aren't friends with girls and do some reckless shit, like just like slide up on a girl and be like, yo, like let me like they would never account for a girl's feelings the same way a guy who's friends with girls would account for a girl's feelings. If that makes sense. Girls can be friends with guys, and guys can be friends with girls. If you don't have a girl or like a friend that's a girl, I think you should definitely try to find you one. Like homegirl, homeboy, like that. Those are really good relationships. And I know too many men without girlfriends. So whether you be afraid, I feel like don't go into when you're trying to be friends with a girl. Don't go into with this like let's this preconceived notion that there's already tension there. Because if you treat it like there's tension there, or like that even dating them is a possibility, you're already going to act different. Find a girl that you have zero interest in, and nothing could happen between y'all, and just become friends with them, and you will get a whole different perspective on life in general. I love being friends with girls. There are so many girls that I want to get to know, and that is not in a romantic way in the slightest. I feel like I have a perfect differentiator when it comes to knowing who I want to date and knowing who I want to be friends with. You know, there's just certain dynamics off the rip that you could just sense. You know, and I think people got to work on their radar for that, because I know a lot of guys who go in like y'all friends and y'all try to risk that shit up, and that shit is ass. We gotta log in, dude. You gotta log in. Girls can be guys with friends. Girls can be friends with guys. That was that. Yep. Yeah, that's my point today. If you don't have a girlfriend, ponder what I'm saying and think about how girls can actually be friends with guys. If you're one of those people who thought like, yo, like this wasn't possible, like yo, like every girl I meet, I gotta crack. No, that's not how life works. Get you a girlfriend.